We are back. Today is day 10. Day 10 of Miracle March. We have been going 10 days strong, being able to intentionally help others grow their minds and really go through this month of helping new entrepreneurs and experience. We've had some experienced people here as well. But this month of Miracle March, we are intentionally influencing, motivating, and coaching aspiring entrepreneurs, giving them the tools to succeed. And that is my mission. That is our mission here on this channel at Purpose Ways, to be able to inspire and help. Now, the last couple of days, we've had some really great guests. Yesterday was amazing, and I'm sure today is going to be another action-packed, full, amazing Miracle March. And before we get into it and I bring the guest up, don't forget the birthday celebration, March 13th. That's my birthday. Super excited. Can't wait for everyone to celebrate and to get the value out of it. And the birthday celebration really came about because I wanted to give and empower others with the things I wish I knew before I left my 9-to-5 job. So if you and your family want to be a part of that, you want to do something different in your life to be able to go towards financial freedom, you should be there. There are going to be so many experts teaching how to get into real estate with no money. Pace is going to be doing that. We're going to have other experts teaching how to invest into different assets like private jets and luxury cars. You're going to have infinite banking, like just anything you want to know is going to be here. Like, why not? You should. You owe it to your family to be here on not Miracle March. Well, I guess it's still Miracle March, but that birthday celebration on the 13th, which is next Monday at 4:30 to 8:30. So it's a lot of content, a lot of people just coming to give you a lot of value. So today we got my man Tyrone. What is up, brother? How are you?
Hey man, I'm excited to be here, honored. Just really, I want to say I'm at a loss for words, and it's usually hard for me to say because I usually got a lot to say most times. I'm excited to be here, basically.
Dude, yeah. No, we're excited to have you, man. And you know, we had somebody, we reached out to you at the last minute, bro.
I know.
Because we had somebody not confirm their appointment. And so we knew that we had a few people who wanted to fill some of those spots. And Betsy said, hey, I know somebody that would be perfect. And you said yes. And so we thank you for being here anyway, brother.
I'm honored. Because like I said, this was totally out of the blue, like a left hook. It knocked me down. So my day has been like that all day. It's been like a God type of thing, your spiritual things, how you walk anyway. So yeah, I'm excited and honored and humble. And I say, okay, Lord, I thank you, Lord. Hey.
Love it, bro. Man, so now that you're here, tell the people who you are and like what questions you have for me. How could I help you and guide you with anything you're dealing with?
I guess, well, so who's our audience? Is it all sub 2 or who's the audience?
We're live on YouTube, Facebook, so it's a wider audience.
Oh wow, okay. Well, I'm an investor, married. As a matter of fact, married. My anniversary was the 14th, 25 years in. Same lady, 25 years in. We have together 7 children, 4 boys, 3 girls. As a matter of fact, my oldest, 25, we're going to have twins, so I'm going to be a granddad.
Wow, man! Congrats on that.
Yeah, so I got that going on. I have a W-2. I'm a detailer here at Paulding County dealership, full time. So married, full time detailer. I'm actually out in the truck, as a matter of fact, as y'all can see. And then I work with Betsy. I'm the closer on their team with them. So I'm actually between me doing everything. I'm on the laptop calling. So you know, I just want to find how can I fine tune what I have, because I see where God is leading me through all the traps and obstacles and everything, and I'm still handling it. Because I've noticed, Cass, and I'll say this, I'm probably putting a lot of people on blast. A lot of people say what they want, but then they get in and rubber meets the pavement. they tend to sway off and all type of excuses come. But ain't nothing
Yep.
gonna stop you in lap. Ain't no easy button. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So go what you got to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hustle that right, which is why I said I was looking at 10 years. I only did 3 months. It's a blessing. Again, so I know how to hustle, if you get what I'm saying. And to the
Yep.
audience. Again, he'll make a way, and he's put me around some amazing people to sub to. And then I got Betsy. She's in our team as well. It's amazing because prior to me meeting them, it was my son and I. So of course he didn't have no knowledge of this. I'm trying to pull, guide and do the calls, the cold calls. I'm writing the contract, trying to shoot down the streets, Office Depot, print up, and things of that nature. So things wasn't getting done, so to speak. So now I got a team where they pulled me in, adopted me. It's all ladies. I'm the only bro, which is a beautiful thing as well. So I kind of say to them, Charlie had his angels, but Tyrone has his queens. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because they're all amazing, man. I tell you, he set me up right. So all I gotta do is do my superpowers, talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I have an understanding of the product. So with that all being said, I just need to know. I think my biggest obstacle, Keston, is time blocking. How can I be more efficient, kind of streamline what I got going on?
So I mean, this is something that a lot of entrepreneurs go through, especially when you still have a 9-to-5 job. Absolutely. And when you want to do more, but then there's still time for the family. There's time for all these different things you got to factor in.
Absolutely.
Now, can you look at your week and say, this is the time I'm going to be doing these things exactly? Could you look at your week and at any given point in time, do you have that written down, what you do with your time for every single hour of your day?
No, and it's funny you say that because that's what happened in the meeting this morning at sales meeting when I was talking about prior to hopping on here live. I can say it for the first, I get up in the morning at 6, going to bed. Sometimes another thing about me getting up at 8 at night. It's, you wind down time. I might wind down by maybe 12 or 1 in the morning. I'm easing to bed by 2, back up by 6. So definite time from 6 to about 8. I'm dealing with the little ones, get them to the elementary school. I got a hot hour and 15 minutes. I can shoot to the gym at UFit to get me in my head right. And I go back home that last hour, get my daughter to her middle school. Now from 9 o'clock, I'm on with the team. Betsy and the team for about whatever, however that lasts. And then from 11 to 8, I'm here. So it's a broad window. But now with that 11 to 8, I could probably maybe narrow down them things. Because I'm a car washer, technically. Fancy name for saying detailer, car washer, in other words. Be detailed. I'm in the detail department.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're busy from until 8 p.m., right? In the morning, you got a little bit more time. You got your workout time.
Right.
Now, you said, I want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. You said that you go to bed at like 12?
No.
2?
I'm winding down. I get off at 8 here, but give me about a 45-minute ride home, walking the house roughly by 9, dealing with the wife, talking to her. But honestly, by the time I walk in, she's giving me kids to go lay down because she has to get ready in the morning. So I'm dealing with the kids, get them down by 9 to 11-ish or 12. Now I got 12 to about 3 or 2 to when I lay myself down. Then I'm back up by 6. So I'm getting sometimes 4 hours, 3 hours of sleep, roughly sometimes. But yeah.
Why does it take you so long to kind of wind down?
Yeah. Bro, I'm naturally wound up. So again, I just turned 55. I told you that back at December 14th. I went to have my physical. My wife's in there to testify to this too. So the lady said, "Hey, you're healthy as a horse, as young, whatever." She said, "But you're so active." And then I told her I'm just high on life. And she said, "She was going to say you're like a natural ADT or ADD, wherever it is." Her friend, who's a doctor, said my friend's the same way. So I told her what I do, go in the gym to burn a lot of energy off. She said that's good, but I'm just naturally wound up. I'm high on life. So yeah, I was actually honestly told to actually go ahead and put me on that medical marijuana prescription since it's all legalized now, honestly. But I don't need to be wound down because I'm all amped up. Like now, I get high on life. 3 things, Keston, give me amped. I tell everybody this. They should know who's ever heard me before. God, first and foremost, family, and real estate.
Yeah. No,
that's it right there, bro.
Those are great and amazing things. Now I'm looking for where the opportunity is for you to get time back, right? Because if it is you're up and not being productive, let's say, if you're not being productive, then that could be an issue, right? Because now that's time that you're watching TV or doing something that you could either be sleeping and swap that time out in the morning to do something that could move you further in the day. Now, I can't convert you to be a morning person if you're a night person. So are there things that you could do at night that could help you move the needle forward in your business?
I'm just thinking, like you alluded to earlier, I'm thinking like maybe go to bed earlier. Because again, sometimes I'm thinking it's something I can do, but get ready for the morning. So I'm like that fear of missing out. Like I need to do something. I need to do something. And sometimes, like you said, it's really I ain't got nothing done, and time and whole hour went by, and I said, damn, I ain't did nothing. So that's probably where I need to help at.
So I guess the bigger question is, do you know what to do?
Well, I honestly don't. I don't, because sometimes I'm just throwing straws at the wall. So like I'm the closer. So a lot of times I might listen to a lot of Paces creative finance calls in our sub 2 group, in our little back office, I guess so to speak. A lot of them calls I listen to on the Zoom or recorded calls. I listen to a lot of the high equity, I listen just recorded calls. Since I don't know what to do, I just do something along the lines, I guess. So to speak, in other words, just let me hear something talking to me, because I'm talking to people all the time. I just want to hear something. Every once in a while, I know a lot depends on me as far as getting stuff done. So I mean, again, to answer that question, Kess, and to sum it all up, sometimes I don't know what to do. I just put something on to listen to, like that.
What would you say your goals are?
Well, I mean, I guess the first and foremost, my goal is to get from this W-2. I like to be financially independent, meaning I don't have to wake up and go look, depend on, do passive work. I mean, physical work. I guess more family time, basically. More me time.
More family time, more you time. And you want to do that by using real estate. And so for you to do that without it being wholesaling, which is you still having to work, if that's what I'm hearing, then you need passive income.
Absolutely. That's it right there in a nutshell, for sure.
Perfect.
Now, my team and I, we're working on that. We came with our goal for this year, which is right along the lines, which is why I got into this business in the first place, which what I'm saying, God is lining me up, so I'm getting there. So so sum all up, I guess to pull the words out of my mouth, because that's what we're doing now, which I'm so excited. I'm just amazed. I told my family I'm in a good place in life now, because again, my name is Tyrone. I was that guy back in the day. I'm from Miami. I got people in the Caribbean in St. Croix, so I was that guy. I've been in prison for a bit, but then I came back out a different person, like Paul. So I've been through a lot, man. And like I told them, I've been around shady brothers, but then it's blessed to be around nice ladies who got their spirit right. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to just, you know what I'm saying? I want to make some freer time, basically.
Yeah. So
if that says anything.
No, it says a lot, and it helps me to understand. And now I want to see. So on this team, you guys are on a team, and you're making calls. Now, is that the only thing that you could do or are doing to provide value to advancing the goal?
It's funny you say that. No, it's not, because there are other things for me to do, and I haven't been doing it. It's just I know it's there, and it's funny thing I was trying to get other people to do it. One of which is driving for dollars. I see stuff all the time I could do that, and again set up. That was one of the things. I guess that's the main thing I was doing, because I see a lot of things that I just drive by. So I know I can do that to help the team out, because I was kind of like said, okay, let me just go through my CRM, make my calls, do whatever I need to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as, but again, on our team, we have other opportunities and other avenues to bring in some revenue. And I know what to do. Like I was educating a friend, my gym mate, say, hey, here's what I was doing. I told him, hey, I want to do. So I got him on the bird dog to do driving for dollars. And I'm like, well, shit, it just hit me. That's funny. You say that, I could be doing the same thing. So yes and no. Yes, there are opportunities to do, but no, I wasn't been doing them.
So here's the interesting thing about that, brother. The interesting thing about that is that it's almost like you show up to the business with the same mentality of the 9 to 5, where you do only what you're told to do and not much more.
That's that. I thought that too as well. Yep.
And so here we have
held accountable. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry to cut you off. You're right.
Here we have paradigms which is a group of habits passed down from one generation to the next. Where I mean, and it's a lot to be programmed because we've been programmed to work. We're workers, right? And
Absolutely.
so you go into your own business just working, and it's hard to become an owner or something else because we're just like, I'm just gonna do the very least
Yeah.
what I'm told, and that's it.
Yeah, but and again, it's just I'm not the type of guy just do the least. But yes, in a nutshell, because I'm not, I like to consider myself an overachiever and above and beyond. I do things without being told, but I guess when like you said, that paradigm of I'm stuck in a box thinking 9 to 5 mentality, even though I'm working in a place where it's free. You know what I'm saying? Everything is creative, so
Mhm.
there is no box in real estate, so to speak. But
Yeah.
that's helpful in a sense as well.
And
Yeah,
it's being able to identify that, because now that you could identify that, you gotta, and I encourage people to, especially when you know you want to leave your job,
hell yeah.
give it your all. And it seems counterproductive, but when you show up and you do more than you're asked at your job, what you're doing is you're building a new habit that you're going to be able to then use for yourself when you do become your own boss, when you do become a owner or something like that, because your habits go with you.
Right.
You don't leave your habits at your 9 to 5 job. You take it
No,
with you. So
absolutely.
whatever habits you have right now is what's going to go with you.
That makes sense.
So what you going to do?
I'll switch my damn habits up.
What would
To get me to where I'm trying to go. I mean, as far as I guess, basically,
what
because I
would
don't do
that
too
what would
much
that look
outside
like?
of it. Well, I mean, I'm thinking maybe me going to bed earlier so I can be able to get up a little earlier. Because again, I go to bed late. Sometimes I drag it out of bed when I get going. I'm going, but have a fresher mindset when I wake up in the morning. I think maybe just going to bed early because I don't get a lot of rest, honestly.
Hmm.
So first and foremost, that's probably what that would look like. Um,
Do you think rest is important?
I think it's very important. Health as well.
Now, don't say it because you think
I
that
got
that's the right answer.
you. I got you.
Do, like, do you honestly believe, like, man, I need this amount of sleep to be able to perform?
Well, I mean, then we put it that way. I mean, I know health is important, so I know I need at least a good 3 hours of sleep, sometimes 3.5 hours of sleep for me to do right.
So 3 hours is good for you, not
Most times, yeah.
not 5 or 6. That's too much.
Too much. That's to me. 4. If we're to be safest, 4 hours. I can operate off of 4 hours of sleep for sure.
Now, is that based on what you believe, or is that based on what your body needs?
That's based on my habits, what I've been doing so far. I ain't crashing again. I'm saying I'm 55. If you see them in great health, the doctor outside I look great. I've been to the doctor if I do my physicals. Inside, she said I look great. So I mean, that's all I can say. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying I have the activity of my limbs. I'm not dragging.
Yeah.
And like that guy from the Green Mile said, "Hey, I helped it, boss." He looked good on the inside and he died because he didn't get inside. That always scared me because I always thought he was in great shape and everything, but he passed away short there because of the inside. So I've been on that health with my wife, get me going to doctor, physical, and blah blah blah. So on the inside, I'm great. The outside I look great. It's just my energy is there. I know I get 4 hours sleep, I'm good. So to answer your question, I'm gonna solidly say emphatically, yes, 4 hours sleep is good. I'm 55 years old again, like I said. I got a lot of energy in the most young people. I can run a couple basketball games. I'm that's me.
So what about your mind? What about your mind and what it needs?
Yeah.
Because you could show up. And I'm asking you questions because this, when I hear you, I hear myself, right?
Okay.
I used to be up, and I'm still up pretty early. I'm up
Mm-hmm.
at 4 a.m. every day,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? But I also go to sleep at 10 because I still get a pretty good amount of rest, right?
Okay. Right.
Now, what I do at my time is super important. I'm not just getting up and just kind of sitting around and all that type of stuff.
Right.
It's super intentional what I do with my time. Now, I used to sleep a lot less, where when I was a DJ and all that type of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to sleep at 4 o'clock and I'm up by 6. And that was
Wow.
normal for me. Like I could
Right. Right.
function on that. Right.
Right.
But I must say, my brain functions
Okay.
better with more rest.
Okay.
Something that I used to say, man, I don't need that. I'm good, right? Look at me
Right.
moving, I'm
Right. Right.
active,
Right.
but my thinking ability is
Okay.
different now. Like
Okay.
the level that I could process at, it's a lot different. And the reason why, and here's where I kind of go into it a little bit.
Okay.
The reason why is because I'm not just moving on my subconscious anymore.
Got it.
Subconscious, as in I'm doing things without thinking.
That's
My
me
body,
here.
exactly.
I
My
get it.
body is just moving. It could do stuff. I don't need to think to do those things. Now
Right. Right.
I'm using more of my mind, even more of me doing. Right? Because now we're structuring deals. We're putting like we're thinkers. To be a deal maker, you gotta be a thinker,
Thank
right?
you.
And so
Right.
now
Right.
I make way more money now thinking than I did when I was doing more.
Mm-hmm. And that's almost impossible. You can't do more than you can now think, which is why commission jobs are a lot better than damn hourly salary jobs.
Exactly.
No damn ceiling. And I'm hearing what you're saying. It's making a lot of sense because I'm saying what you were just saying. I'm good. I'm active and blah blah blah. But how much of my cognitive thinking working on those activities so I don't have to have that passive income coming in to think more clear or think more creatively or whatever.
Exactly.
I get it. Yeah.
Because you're doing and honestly, that's what we've been taught,
Yeah,
right? Like
I see what I do here. So I get it. I'm just that worker, but we want
go
this.
be a hard worker. Go do this. Go do that. Like that's
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I used to wear that badge of pride. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you want something done good, you got to go do it yourself and
Yeah.
all. Like I used to wear that badge too until it started to, and you mentioned this prior, like what are those high earning money activities?
Mm-hmm.
Those are thinking activities. How could you structure this? How could I make money helping somebody else or creating a team to make money, right? All of
Right.
those things require a lot more brain power than it takes physical action. Because if you're doing physical action and you're not having meetings and all these types of things, thinking about how to make something better, then you're the worker.
Yeah. As you say that, looking for a word to say, when you say then, before you say I'm the worker, I thought about I'm that rat in that wheel.
Pretty much.
Just running.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And the reason why we got here is because I wanted to share that once you get in that thinking space, your brain needs a little bit more rest to be able to perform.
Properly.
Because now you're using a lot of thought and it needs that rest. Your body could probably do things subconsciously, but your brain, you got to actively think. And you could reprogram yourself and your body to do things. But as you learn something new, you implement it. And the hope, the gauge, the everything is to get your body to get used to a new norm, right? Like you learn something new, you want that to now be a new paradigm. So you don't have to think about that.
Right.
You're going to consistently be learning. And so as you consistently learn, you got to continue to grow, continue to learn new things. Your body has new habits and it just keeps going on. Exactly.
I got you. This is good stuff, Keston. I appreciate it.
Hey man, that's why you're here.
I know it. I mean, it really is. It's doing something for me because again, I'm always trying to fine tune my own oneself because I don't have no friends. I don't have nobody. I tell my son I got 4 boys. So again, we know we know what we're up against as far as black men. I don't hang with nobody. So again, I'm always trying to fine tune myself, and this is good stuff for me as well. You know, as far as thinking like, damn, what else can I do? That just brings it all home. And like I said again, I'm a detailer, but I happen to walk into a sales meeting with the car dealership. The GM says walk on in, and what are they talking about? Time blocking, time management. And I get this impromptu call by getting on here talking about time management and getting the mind right.
Bro, I mean, we all have, and this is how I think about it, right? We all have the same 24 hours. We've heard this a million times.
You're saying today,
What is it? What makes Tony Robbins, Jeff Bezos, like all these guys, what makes them make a whole lot more money and freedom than we do? And I used to try to work hard enough to catch up to them. But when I realized that it's not what the things that I do, it's the ideas that I have that creates what they have.
Right.
And so it's a matter of having better thoughts that would initiate and give the time. You're not getting paid to be on the wheel. You're getting paid to innovate, to create.
Mm-hmm.
We're creators.
By nature.
So taking that time to think and to create, to imagine, man, we don't do that.
Right, exactly enough. Yeah, I know I don't.
I literally take time to think and imagine, bro, every day.
You see, I'm sorry. I was taking some notes, that's all.
No, I said I take time to think and to imagine, to create every single day. My team, I probably stress my team out because I always have a new idea. I was like, oh, here's a new idea.
Right? Let's implement
it. Dude, we're creators. Because think about it. Everything that we follow has been done already.
Yeah.
Right? You go to the library has things that's been archived. It's been done, and this is how you do it. Now, when you get to that place of this is how you do it, then what? What's next? You got to think beyond what's already done to create.
Absolutely, yeah.
But if we're not thinking, then what are we doing?
Going through the motions, because sometimes when I get home, I'm like, damn, I'm kind of burnt out, but I ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as the real estate or whatnot, you know, because again, this don't really wear me out. It's just physical. And I did the hard work at the gym, so this is just going through the routines of holes and shooting the air. It's just dipping off like I am now. I'm dipped off in this car having our real estate meeting impromptu.
No, man. And I wouldn't keep you too long, bro, but I feel like we've had a really solid, good talk. And I really hope that things materialize, because my homework for you is for you to get that model week, get something, write it down, and start to implement and see where you could have more time to do more thinking so that you could start getting your way out of the business that you have.
Right.
The 9-to-5 job, sorry, that you have.
No, I get it. I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah. We sub too, so I know what you're saying. I'm here with you, Keston.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Well, but again, the masses might not know, but I know what you meant.
Yeah. So do you have any final questions for me before we get out of here?
No, I think that's good right there. Shit, you did good. I mean, I think I did good. We both did good, because this is right. And I'm telling you, I didn't start the day off with talking about no time blocking or thinking about time blocking. Here I get to the dealership at 11. I do my normal routine, like you said, not thinking. I go get me some hot tea. I walk on up, say hi to the salesperson, social butterfly. Hey, hi to the dealership. I'm going back in the back. When I go up front of the sales showroom, nobody's up. They're like, hey, crickets. So I walk around, kind of know where they at in the sales room. GM says, come on in. You need anything to eat? No, I was just saying hi to everybody. I said, well, I sat down there, and then here they're talking about time block. I took notes on my napkin. Thought about Pace when he wrote deals in McDonald's on sales on napkins, but the whole thing was time blocking. How can the salespeople do more sales? Because half the time they walk around shooting the shit, not doing anything. But like I tell my son, he's working. It's the same commodity, cars and real estate, same thing. They got their BDC, that's their VA department. We're in the back cleaning the cars. If it's raggedy ass car casting, it's going to wholesale. Mom and pop, buy here, pay here. If it's good enough, we're going to keep it retail, buy and hold. Finance will finance you. It's the same thing. So
Yeah.
God had me in the place that I'm that type of guy. I see it. I don't see where I see. I don't see the natural. I see the spiritual, bro. So it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? The fight we bang spiritual, flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said how he placed me. So again, I'm not dwelling negative because I'm a car washer at 55 years old. No, it's all good. I see where he put me. I see the process. I see how they're doing things. Same thing. So I get it. Time blocking. Yeah, this is good stuff, man. I love it.
Awesome, bro. Get it done, man. Get it done. I'm proud of you, bro.
Well, I'm trying to fine tune. How can I do better? And this comes in. But Betsy called. Hey, what are you doing? Can you take lunch? I'm like, why she asked me this? That's why. What's up, Betsy? Well, somebody didn't show up and blah blah blah. I said, well, sure, I'll hop on Keston. I know Keston. Let me talk to you, bro. So yeah, man, this is a blessing, man. This is all a God thing, like DJ Khaled say. Him and Rick Ross, Rose. It's God did. Who knew? God knew.
Exactly. Well, Tyrone, bro, it's been a pleasure having you, man. Thank you so much.
Pleasure's mine.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Guys, another day completed. It is day 10. We had Tyrone, and I want you guys to notice that his energy, his enthusiasm to be able to continue to do stuff, but it's a matter of what do you do with the time that you have. And so for him, time blocking is super important for him to get to the goals that he needs to get to. So that's it for day 10, guys. Tomorrow is Saturday. So we will be here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern, not at 4 tomorrow, at 2, where we'll have another guest be live doing the same thing. Who knows what this guest needs to work through? I can't wait to see it. Remember, my birthday party celebration is going to be next Monday, the 13th, where we're going to be helping entrepreneurs, new corporate people that still have jobs, telling them and teaching them things that I wish I knew before leaving my job. So this Go Giver event is going to be so good. Make sure you be there. Make sure you share the link. Go to KessOnPurpose.com and register. This is going to be an amazing event. You don't want to miss it. So until tomorrow, y'all, peace and love. We got a whole other 20 days to go. It's only day 10. Catch y'all later. Peace.